vaginal dryness is a very common symptom of menopause or going into that perimenopausal period because lubrication in the vagina is very much controlled by these hormones as well. So sometimes people will complain about that, especially the closer that you get to menopause, of having chronically dry vaginal area that can be very itchy, very burny, that kind of thing. Menopause is one thing, but there are other organic skin conditions that can cause dryness in the vulvar area, which is the skin outside of the vagina as well as inside. So you definitely want to have a doctor have a look just to make sure that it isn't one of these kind of skin inflammatory conditions that can also cause dryness. Now, in younger people, typically vaginal dryness is often caused by poor nutrition and lack of hydration, right? Because, of course, the vaginal fluid is 95% water, folks. So you have to make sure that you're drinking your water. In addition to that, the human body is comprised of 75% water. So if you're not drinking enough water, everything's going to be dried up, not just your vagina. Your skin, your mouth, your lips. Make sure you're drinking at least your 64 ounces of water per day as well. So that's number one. In addition to that, sometimes vaginal itching irritation can also be a symptom that there's a vaginal imbalance in the pH, that there's, for example, a sexually transmitted infection. So, you definitely also want to get that checked out. Sometimes it could be something as simple as a yeast infection, which is extremely common to have, or bacterial vaginosis. But if you don't really want to self-diagnose, you should just, go see your doctor so that they can do the testing, examine you, tell you exactly what's going on with the dryness, so that way there's no question about what you need to do next. Really, the vagina is a self-cleaning oven, so you should just let the oven do its thing. But sometimes there are certain soaps, products that we're using down below, perfumes or oils that we might be using on the skin near the vagina that can also cause an imbalance. So, using non-scented soaps or non-perfumed soaps, more natural soaps certainly help with this issue as well. Sometimes it can also just be a symptom of what we're eating also. Can also throw off the balance. So important to have a healthy diet, a lot of hydration. Sometimes there are certain probiotics on the market that you can take orally and also insert vaginally for people who have that ongoing imbalance that keeps coming back. And they're like, how do I prevent this, without having to keep taking medications or antibiotics? You can always try those and see if they help as well. But I always say start with a healthy diet. There are tons of foods that are just chock full of natural probiotics that you could eat too, fermented foods usually, and you can take probiotics orally to also help with vaginal health.